Econ 151 students. This is Brother Spaulding doing his own icebreaker activity. I'm grateful to have this opportunity to learn along with you this semester, and I sincerely hope that the things that we do will be of help to you. There's a lot in this class. There's many assignments that'll need to be done, and as you work through these assignments, I think you'll find that you're going to learn a lot. But it's very important that you keep up and do your work on a ongoing basis and not let yourself get behind. We will have 3 exams in the course, and they will fall on week number 5 and week number 9, and then the very last week of the semester. And so it's important for you to be prepared. I strongly recommend that you, as you study, that you don't worry so much about actually memorizing all the facts and figures, but that you learn the concepts and learn the principles, and do the best you can that way. And I think the memorization of the facts and figures will come easier for you if you strive to understand those concepts. I just want to give you just a little bit of background about myself. I was a student here at Ricks College many years ago. I won't tell you how long, but it's been well over 45 years. In fact, my wife and I have been married for 54 years now, and I was attending Ricks College at the time that we got married, and right after I finished my mission. And so I've been associated here with Ricks, now BYUI, for a long time. I went to school down at Provo, Brigham Young University in Provo, and spent 2 years there. Got my bachelor's degree there, and finished that up, and then went to Utah State University to work on my master's degree. And by that time, we had 3 children, and it become pretty obvious that although I had always wanted to go back and work with my father and brother on the family farm just outside of Rexburg here, it had become quite obvious that financially we wouldn't be able to make it work very well, because we'd have to go in debt a great deal to make it work. And so with that thought in mind, I decided I'd better look more to somewhere else, and that's when I decided to go on for even more education. I finished up my master's degree at Utah State University, and then worked for about 3 years in Idaho Falls, Idaho, just south of Rexburg a little ways. And then I got a chance to work full-time at Iowa State University, and at the same time able to work on my doctorate degree. So I made that decision, and that's basically how I ended up out in Iowa, as working for the Iowa State University. And once I completed my doctorate, I went to work down at the University of Arkansas in Fayetteville, Arkansas. I was down there for several years, and then I had a chance to take a job in Kansas, and I spent all the rest of my working career in Kansas, and retired there in 2006. And I came up here and enjoyed retirement for several years. And then I had a chance to get back teaching online here with the econ department. And so I have been doing that now there'll be the 4th semester that I've taught, and I've really enjoyed it. Getting back into the harness again has been fun. But anyway, that's a little bit about me. I am married with, we have 4 children, birth children, and then at the time we were 60 years old, my wife and I adopted a girl that had come from a bad environment situation, and she's being raised by her grandmother, and her and her grandmother passed away, and so we adopted her at that particular point, and have had her ever since. So that gives us 5 children. We have let's see, I think 9 grandchildren and 4 great grandchildren, and love them all. Enjoy being around them. Unfortunately, they're not all active in the church. We do have several that are, but we do have some that are not, and that is always a sad point. And so hopefully they'll come around. But anyway, brothers and sisters, it's a pleasure to work with you this semester. I look forward to getting better acquainted, and will do my best to provide the service and assistance to you as you need it. So don't hesitate to let me know when you have questions. Try to make it to the meetings on Thursday evenings. We'll have our office hours meeting every Thursday evening at 6:30, and that will be very helpful if you can be there and be there on time, and come prepared with questions. If you can do so, it's always helpful for you to send me those questions ahead of time. Send them by email or post them, but it's probably better to send them by email or I might miss them. So I will try to address them. Normally what I do in those office hours meetings is simply review the group quiz. Almost always there's the number of questions in the group quiz that become important as you prepare for the chapter quizzes each week, and then prepare for the major exams. But anyway, if you have questions, please let me know. I'm grateful to have this opportunity to work with you and to get better acquainted with you, and I look forward to working with you, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you very much. Bye.